This bill and debate are primarily about passenger rail services, but with the permission of the House, I would like to say a very few words about a closely connected form of transport. As a resident of the Isle of Wight, I would like to talk about the ferry companies serving the island. One of those companies is White Link, which, as some of you may know, was part of British Rail before it was privatised. Now, the new government says that one of its key priorities is to have a much better integrated UK transport system, and there's been much talk in this debate about putting the passenger first. But so far, only rail and buses are included in the government's plans, so I ask, why not ferries too? The UK is a collection of islands, and ferry travel is essential for many, but cost is also a key consideration, including for families deciding whether to visit islands. Noble Lords may be surprised if I say that non-residents of the Isle of Wight, when visiting the Isle of Wight, sometimes are charged as much as £300 per vehicle in super high season for a return journey lasting 45 minutes. So I would suggest that the government should intervene to ensure minimum service levels with price caps and subsidies where necessary. I also have had personal experience of, if you like, a lack of the joined-up timetabling between the rail company, between South West Train Servicing and the ferry company serving the Isle of Wight, especially at night and in the winter. On the Isle of Wight, we have and will have, without government intervention, a situation where rail and bus services on the mainland and on the island are connected by a private ferry company, loaded with a lot of debt, but with very few operating obligations. Buses and trains are currently subsidised, so why should Isle of Wight residents and visitors of the island have to pay, sometimes, as you've heard, exorbitant, unsubsidised fares? So I do hope that the government, when considering what to do with the passenger railways, will also take a close look at the ferry companies servicing our islands and the Isle of Wight in particular, for the sake of the passengers.